I thought it'd be fun to play some Elder Scrolls Legends today, so I went in, looked at my decks, and thought, you know what? I remember making this animal deck like a year ago, so we're going to use the animal deck. Now, the point of this deck is just to play as many animals in it as possible, and try and win games with the animal cards. So that's what's going on here. So, obviously the best thing in our deck is probably Old Salty's Assault. So for that we need the Mudcrabs. We got 3 Mudcrab Merchants, 3 Enraged Mudcrabs, the Ankle Snappers, then we have all the 2 costs, the Goat, because it can draw us a card, which is pretty good, because everything's going to be an animal except Old Salty's Assault, and the 2 weapons. The Reflective Automaton, because it's an animal, it's also a Mudcrab, we get that out with the Old Salty's Assault. Slinking Jackals, because we're in aggro deck, and we're going to be rushing down our opponent as quickly as possible. The Wily Kivas, because honestly we didn't have that many animals. There's not that many animals that are good. Well, there's some that are good, but we kind of ran out of animals to put in after a little bit. Wily Kiva's not bad, but it doesn't really fit the aggro of the deck. But it's good at taking out, say, some kind of their guard that has 2 health or something, so it's fairly useful for that. Also might stick around longer to get boosted, which is nice. The Elder Gleam Matron, this is actually a very good card, and it gives you an animal into your hand, and it's got a solid body for attacking. Our Stable Master, you don't really need this. This probably isn't the best card, but it's not an animal, but it has animal synergy. It's one of the only cards in the game that has animal synergy, so we're using it. We've got Mountain Lion. Mountain Lion's pretty good. It gives you a magic when you play it, lets you combo. So say you're on turn 4, you play this, and you can have the magic left to play another 2 cost. It's not bad. We have the 1 Dawnbreaker to give us more attack and boost up one of our guys to kill something. Or we can use it for +4 damage going for the face and killing the opponent. We have Dawn/Tuskfang. You pick whichever one you need. Giant Slaughterfish buffs all their animals. If you have this out and Old Salty's Assault, it's a lot of attack. And the Giant Slaughterfish basically just has to be answered, or else your guys get too big. 3 Cliff Racers for more face damage. 3 Old Salty's Assault. This is the best card in the deck. I always mulligan looking for this, because we get out 4 Mudcrabs, and that's really good. We have the Wild Beast Color, because it summons a random animal. Like I was saying, there's not that many. This is probably not really required at 3, probably not very good, but has animal synergy. We want to play animals, so we're using it. And with the Shadow Gleam Elder, this is the best follow-up to Old Salty's Assault if you have a ring charge left. You get all the Mudcrabs out. If the opponent doesn't kill them, you use the ring and then drop Shadow Green Elder and boost them all up. And we have the Wilds Incarnates, because it's also an animal and it can draw us cards. It's our only real late game option, because after you're rushing down the opponent, you're going to run out of cards pretty quickly. And then Wilds Incarnate can draw you a couple. Most likely you'll still have 4 or 5 runes left at this point, because the opponent's going to be trying to stay alive. And that's the idea. Let's go play some games with it. Get out of rank 12 and see how high we get. For our first game, we're going up against Telvanni. Probably some kind of control deck, probably either Altar of Despair, or probably Altar of Despair. Then it could also be Atelai's Conscription. We'll find out which one it is. Now this hand is alright. We have the Goat and Jackal. There's a lot of 1+. There's a couple 1 costs we could draw into, but these 2 are very solid cards. The Cliff Racer is fine for a follow-up. But yeah, we're probably just going in all aggro here. If we don't aggro him down, we're just going to lose eventually. So we're going to have to try and kill him quickly. Not having a 1 cost here isn't the worst, because the 2 costs are really where it's at. Especially the Slinking Jackals for the face damage. I'll take that. Now this is just rank 12. I haven't played this game in... Oh, well, we've played a few games on and off, but haven't played enough to rank up in, I'd say, a month or 2. So we should be able to do pretty much a lot. Well, not anything, but we should be able to get away with a lot of decks that won't do well at higher ranks here, which is why I wanted to play the animal deck. Kind of felt bad the animal tribes don't usually get too much use, so we're going to be using them. This is a nice draw that we got the other turn here with this Enraged Mudcrab. We can get some more damage going like this. His Shackle is pretty good for him. It saves him 4 damage. We can trade into our Jackal. We do have the other one. This is far from an optimized deck, but for rank 12 climbing for a little while, we'll just be having some fun playing with all the animal synergies. I think we have every animal synergy in the game in our deck. Not all the animals, but all the cards that do something while you have animals or to animals. Right, so the Shadow Green Elder, the Bower, animal that summons in animal discolor. Those are all the cards with animal synergies in the entire game. So I wanted to use them all. That's what we're doing, because it's going to be pretty fun. Now, we're aggroing this guy down, so nothing too exciting here. Just dropping the damage as it comes. Now, he might get out an altar here. Yeah, here's going to be the altar. This could make things a little problematic, but I think we've established enough damage that he's not going to stop us. The Dawnbreaker was a really good play earlier. Well, it wasn't very hard to figure out, but it was a good swing, and it has really set us up for a strong position here. I also like to point out the idea of a random little Mudcrab running around with Dawnbreaker. It's kind of hilarious. Oh, he lost an Ice Storm off the top. It's not great. It would have saved. It wouldn't have saved him. It would have been. Yeah, it wouldn't have saved him because we got full health. Actually, no. I think that might have saved him if he got that. Because he could hit the Cliff Racer. Cliff Racer goes down to 3 on Ice Storms. No, because we had the Mudcrab at 4 or 5 health left too. It wasn't going to save him. 2 guards here. We can break through these. We don't quite have the damage to kill him through it. He'll be down to 2. We are unfortunately going to lose our Cliff Racer. We're going to have to kill here. This could give us our we could go for the Beast Caller, but we're just going to go safe play. We'll get that Magicka back. We got 3 in both rows. Outside of a second Ice Storm, which will not kill our Bardic Gower, or our Gower Stable Master, sorry, not the Bardic Gower. I think we're safe. Outside of like Ice Storm, Firebolt, we've pretty much got him at this point, I think.
I bark and burn.
He didn't have the Necromancer's Amulet, or whatever the I can't remember its name. The book that gives you health when minions die. He didn't have that. And GG, first game's over. Just a quick second game here. These games will be pretty quick, seeing as we're playing an aggro deck most likely. If they get longer, we'll have to. We'll probably be dead. So. Now this really isn't the best hand. The Wheelie Kiva's not bad here. I imagine. I'm not sure what he's playing. Okay, it's some kind of Dagoth deck. Hand of Dagoth. Could be Invade. Might not be Invade. We'll see. Though Invade usually has yellow in it. From what I've seen at least. You really want that invasion party. Okay, so we're gonna keep dropping down. Slinking Jackal is really solid for the 4 damage. That'll do some work here. If he just passes again, we're in a huge position, but he probably won't. He has something. And the Ravenous Hungerer too is a good card that the invade decks like to have. There's a guard, but we can trade into that with our little Mudcrab. Guards can't handle the Mudcrabs. Reminds me of my experience in Skyrim. Oh wait, no it doesn't, because the guards kill everything. If you have a dragon, the guards will kill it. This guy can't handle the Mudcrab. Get our Stable Master out, it's a 4/4 guard. We could have also dropped a Wily Kiva, but this is just significantly better. We have our Giant Slaughterfish coming up. Should be good. We go Giant Slaughterfish, and then we put down the 2 Wily Kivas. They'll probably live and get a lot of attack boosts. We're gonna mobilize that. Again, we're gonna lose our Jackal, which is unfortunate. Get the Giant Slaughterfish going though. We could also trade in the Stable Master instead, so we get the +2 attack boost from Slaughterfish. But I like the guard to protect the Slaughterfish. As long as we're thinking here. So we'll play the Slaughterfish, we'll trade in our Jackal, and we'll just keep the Gower to protect it. The Slaughterfish is only going to boost itself, which isn't a big deal for our board state, but the Barter or the Gower Stable Master should protect him, and we drop the 2 Wily Kivas, or the Wily Kiva and Eldergreen or Matron. That should be alright. Okay, that's gonna die to our Stable Master. With our animal, Mountain Lion's nice. We can go Mountain Lion and Elderling, or we can go for the Wily Kivas. I kind of like the Elderling Matron here. It gets us a draw, so we can see what we want to play coming up. The Poker is not the best thing here. he doesn't have an answer though, we have a lot of damage coming into him, especially because of those giant slaughterfish. And there's this mantle that will kill our giant slaughterfish on that neutral card, but I still think he played that turn. So we'll just put some more damage in. Will the Mudcrab Merchant give us something to boost our attack with? Well, I'm not letting him get a Sigil Keeper in case he's playing an Invade deck. So we'll take that out of the pool of choices. Give him the other option. Do some damage. Drop our Wheelie Kiva. Other Wheelie Kiva. Wheelie Kiva survive the Ice Storm if he has it, which is a big deal. So let's put more damage in. Okay, sure. What else you got? I'm not seeing a way out of this for him. Looks like we're kind of pushing him down with the animals. Got our beasts, our Mudcrab, our Spriggan. Raging Porker sadly in our hand, not going to be used. And that'll do it. Second game's over. Let's get into another game. Up against... is that Empire Cyrodill? I can never remember the names for all of the triple classes, except for Telvanni. I guess the first four that came out, Telvanni, Halalu, and Dagoth. I don't remember the fourth one is actually, I don't remember either. I just don't remember their names. This hand though is looking alright. Let's see what he's going for. Ooh, we drew into an orange Mudcrab Merchant, that's really nice. Black Dragon or Dremora? The thing with Dremora is it kills our Wheelie Kivas if we give it to him. But Black Dragon's much stronger when you play it earlier. So we'll just have to keep in mind that he has that Spiteful Dremora in his hand.
All can be had for the right price.
Alright, so he has the Blood Pact Messenger. Is he having some kind of... I'm not sure what he's trying to draw into. We will probably find out.
This one will get what
he's going to draw a couple cards. Obviously not great, but we're just going to go rush him down. Let's see what this is. What is this? Oh, another messenger. Okay, he's got to be trying to do something. There's an Ungul in the Listener. We'll have to hope he doesn't draw into those, that's for sure. And let's do some face damage. He's not putting up much board presence, which is good for us. We can go for this Mountain Lion, and then we can drop one of our Mudcrabs. I'm not concerned about filling up one of these lanes too much. This game probably won't get to Dawn's Wrath. So, what is the other one? The Explosive Charge? That's a 6-2. So for a little bit at least, we're safe to just keep stacking into this lane and pushing the damage in. Dark Guardian. So that will take a bit of our damage away. We trade this in, it'll be dead. I think we'll drop... we could drop Black... The reason I don't want to play Kiva here... we don't want to play Kiva and Goat, which is what normally I would play, to split the damage up among two bodies, and to draw a card. Because he has the Spiteful Dremora, he could bring it. We'll use the Ring Charge on this turn, and then that would kill off our Kiva. That's not very efficient for us now, is it? Okay, he's gonna go... oh, Piercing Javelin. Okay, that'll kill our Black Dragon. So, let's just play the Goat. It'll probably... okay, so we're not gonna draw. It's either a weapon... probably not a... could be our... could be a, Spriggan too. We got a random Wilds Incarnate off of that. Not really the beast I was looking for. I already had one of those. Yeah, that's not the best.
They won't even see my blade.
Okay, there is a... one of those. Kind of expected with that much drawing him to get one. Let's see what else he has for us. His health is getting very low. Low health. Reminder, okay, one extra magic there, sure. We can take that out and then push in 4, 8, quite a bit of damage. Who's gonna move that to the other lane? I'm not sure about that one. I guess it only would have blocked 1 damage. But yeah, we'll push in for 8, 12 damage here unless he stops us. And get rid of that Barrel Stalker. No Ring Charge anywhere. Oh, Jiren Necromancer. Is he doing some kind of combo? I don't really know what's going on. Unfinished Business is kind of not good here. But we're not going to give him a guard card. So we're taking that. Play our Wheelie Kivas out. He'll If he kills one Spiteful Jamora, he doesn't have Mana Monko. Interesting. What's his play? Monk Strike will get him some health.
Death comes
but without more, he's still out of this.
Citizen.
Initiate, and looks like we got this game too. GG.
Khajiit is done for.
There it is. These games are going pretty quick, so we'll throw a fourth one in here. We played a few games before this video, getting used to the deck. We had, let's see, we lost one game. We lost our first game back, which is not too surprising as the first game back. But after that, we've been on a win streak. So, what's that? We won a whole bunch of games. We won games before this video too. I'll keep playing afterwards. I don't think we'll keep playing this deck to high rank. Obviously, it's not optimized for anything, and going pure animals with the only animal synergy cards in the game isn't really a strong deck. But I thought it'd be fun because, honestly, the fact this game doesn't got support anymore makes me kind of sad, and the fact that none of these cards are ever going to get buffed most likely makes me want to use them because they're in the game, and this game's great. And it's pretty sad that they don't get used, so we're going to use them. Now he has this Ravenous Hunger, which is really bad. It puts all this damage he's put in this turn, and negates it, and takes out one of our cards. So yeah, there's the 4 healing, and then he zapped down our other guy. Now I really do not want this guy to get going. I have a feeling he's a more control-heavy deck, so we really do not want him to get going, but unfortunately for us, Wheelie Kiva and the Automaton aren't the best aggro cards. That's a problem. That is a big problem. Oh, we got Salty's Assault, that we have a chance. He's gonna get a whole bunch of health back left. Whole bunch of health back off that guy, and this turn we can only spend 2 for 4 Magicka. So we're really got to rely on old Salty's Assault. And we might even have to delay it. The Grizzly Chef, that hurts. Losing our Wheelie Kiva like that. The Barrow Stalker, we're going to have to just drop our Cliff Racers and then break through that guard and kill off this Asia of Maroon's Dagon. We do not need that drain continuing on. We'll do that. If we go old Salty's Assault into Elderly Matron, that could actually win the game. So the old Salty's Assault, we go to the field lane, we sum out the 4 Mudcrabs. If he doesn't play anything that lane, okay, he's gonna draw. I have Defender. And also, we're just gonna leave our Automaton here. We'll go for this. We'll go Old Salty's Assault. Get out our Mudcrabs. I think I want Dawn / Dustfang. I don't want him having the option to heal. And snap that 1 damage in here. Ankle Snapper, good job. If we go for our Shadow Green Elder, we'll add 8 damage to the board and boost everything out of Ice Storm range, except for the Enraged Mudcrab. But that'll be a big swing in damage. We already have 2, 3, 6, 8, at least 16. I'll go down to 4. I don't think he'll expect us to be playing the Shadow Green Elder. Most people, I don't think, do so. And I can see why, but you know what? This is our deck. We're just having some fun today.
This won't take long.
Just having some fun. Crystal Tower Alchemist. Alright, you're making me suspicious something's going on here, buddy. I don't think it matters, but you're gonna need a bit more health. So I'll give you 1 health. I don't think you get the synergy for this card, the healing, otherwise we wouldn't have, well yeah, I don't think you get the synergies for it. And Dark Ritual. Okay, something's going on here. He has some kind of combo. I don't know what the combo is. There's a lot of combos in this game, which is pretty interesting, but we're just rushing them down here. The Shadow Green will give a whole bunch of attack. And I think we just ignore these creatures. I think we just ignore them. They could get him value doing this, but I want to just push in as much damage as possible. We have Cliff Racer in hand, which is why we do this. If he has no healing, if he has no more healing, Cliff Racer ends the game. So I think we just want to go for that plan. Got 1 health back actually, so it doesn't quite end the game, but it's pretty close. And we also can have a Dustfang for +3 damage at some point. Obviously, we can't do that next turn. But supposing anything lives, Cliff Racer still wins. And I expect everything to live with the Shadow Green Elders boosts, that is. Let's see. I think this will be the last game for today, though. Either way, we've played quite a few games today. Some fun with this animal deck. Just a bit of something different. If you guys enjoyed, let me know. Let's see what his plays here are. One way or the other, this game's about to end. If he heals himself, yeah, there it is, GG. If he heals himself, we're done. If he doesn't, we win. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time.